Hello, it's Krista Dennett, pelvic floor exercise specialist. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the double lacrosse ball to work on releasing tension through your muscles right up your spine and into your shoulders and neck. Now, one of the more common symptoms of a dysfunctional inner core and pelvic floor is low back pain and hip pain, and that low back pain can resonate right up into our neck and our shoulders. When we're stressed, not only does our shoulders get tense, but we're also tense through the pelvic floor. So if you're tense here, chances are you have some tension all up the chain from your pelvis to the top of your neck. Using the double lacrosse ball is a great way to work on releasing these overworking muscles that are compensating for that inner core dysfunction. And I like to call this my massage therapist at home that I can use whenever I need that extra release right up my spine. Now I'm going to show you how to move your body in different ways depending on where you have the ball placed. The ball is going to always be on either side of your spine, so each ball is on either side of the spine. And these are just recommendations. I am not a physical therapist or a chiropractor. I'm an exercise specialist and I specialize in pelvic floor exercise rehab. So these movements I've used to help other women release tension through their back. Now I've put a link to the double lacrosse ball and where you can get it in the comments below. Some people may find this too firm at first, so you can just add some padding to your mat when you're doing this until your body and your muscles get used to releasing that tension. And don't forget, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, let's get started. We're going to use the ball starting in the low back. I'm going to lie down on my back and I'm going to place the ball just above my pelvis, somewhere where I can still feel some tension that I need releasing, but that I can let my bum relax on the ground and it's not so intense that it takes my breath away. So right now I have this towards the top of my pelvis here, and I'll just roll sideways. You can see that ball right here. The ball, each lacrosse ball linked together is on either side of my spine. So I'm going to play around with moving my body. And again, there's no rules behind this. You just flow with what feels right and comfortable for your body. You want to be able to exhale through the tension of the muscle. So the first thing I'm going to do is just drop a single leg out to the side and back. And if that feels okay, then I might drop both legs over and back. So now I'm just focusing on increasing the pressure that I'm feeling on my left side. That's where I'm leaning my legs. I'm going to do that for about 5 to 8 times. Then I'm going to test the other side. So from here, I'm just going to move my legs to help give that massage. Moving my body is like increasing the pressure as if a massage therapist was going deeper into your muscles. Remember, exhale. Another movement you can do, and it depends on your inner core function, is you can lift your hips just slightly up and down. Again, whatever movement you decide to do, 5 or 8 times in that place where the ball is all you need. 5 to 8 times if you're moving legs one way, 5 to 8 times the other. And if I'm moving my hips up and down, 5 to 8 times. So from here, I'm going to just roll the ball up about a full roll, a little bit higher up my spine. Again, you can test, does the leg movement feel better? Or does the lifting the bum off the ground and down provide more of a release into the muscle? I'm going to continue with that as I get higher, moving the ball up. Again, you might feel it more when the ball is higher or less. Everybody's different. Finally, when I get closer to what would be more bra strap line for women, so I'm going to roll it up top here, I'm going to change how I'm moving my body. So right now I'm feeling, oh, that's quite tight. Maybe all I can do is just hang out here and make it a chest opener. Work on 5 to 8 breaths of just melting over the ball. Moving my hands up into a V position. This is a great way also to work on a good release through the diaphragm with your breathing, taking an inhale, and then letting everything relax out. And again, wherever I position my arms, I'm going to think 5 to 8 breaths to relax. So now from here, I'm going to place my hands on my shoulder, my elbows to the ceiling, and I might try to just lift my head and shoulders just a little bit off the ground. Again, 5 or 8 times. That's it. Then I'm going to move the ball up. Now to move the ball up from this position, if you're wearing a loose shirt, you're going to want to hold your shirt and you just help yourself shimmy down onto the ball a little bit more. Again, I might be arm positions here and here, or lifting up and down, whatever I choose, 5 to 8 times in that position. Moving the ball up higher, now I'm getting up into really snug between my shoulder blades. So if you're lifting up to the side, you can see it there. And I might find that I'm getting more release through here if I start to do an arm movement. So right now I'm in a V position. Maybe I might just try to lift this arm up and then back down. And same, 5 or 8 times, and then do the other side. Or maybe I'm trying to do a windshield wiper so I can move my arm all the way down to the side of my body, keeping my hand on the floor and back up. Or I'm in a W shape with my arms and I'm going to slide the back of my hand up above my head, turning my thumb to the ceiling and back down. So again, you decide what feels good, what can you breathe through, what feels like it's offering some release. You can even still do the up and down here. Again, I'll keep reiterating 5 to 8 times per side. Slide yourself down. Keep working your way up. And I'm just going to move the ball a little bit higher so I don't slide off the video here. And I'm going to show you what we can do when we get to the top of the head here, or top of the neck. I should say bottom of the neck, bottom of the neck. I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. Okay, now I've got the ball quite high up into my shoulders, base of my neck here. And again, I might try some lifting up and down. So for me right now, that lifting up and down real small with an exhale is feeling quite good. So I'll keep working on that here. The other thing again, arm movements, you can do whatever you want in this position. The other option is I can lift my hips up into a bridge a little bit, very small. I'm not doing a high bridge. Exhale. And almost like I'm trying to press and roll into the ball in and out. So that's another movement you can do as you're getting that ball higher up the spine. From here, you may go a little bit higher up to the base of your neck, but I want to show you one final spot. I'm going to take this ball and put it at the base of my skull here and snug it with my skull kind of up under the skull in a way on either side of my neck. And I'm going to hold it in place with my arms here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rotate my head side to side like this, very gently. And again, this just acts like a nice little massage up your neck. Side to side, 5 to 8 times. Finally, I'm going to take the ball away. I'm just going to lie here. I'm going to notice how I feel. And notice that my whole back now is starting to relax and softening into the floor. So that is how you can use the double lacrosse ball to work on releasing tension all the way up your spine and into your neck. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can find the link to this lacrosse ball in the comments below. Thanks for watching.